I remember that one time when I got my first laptop about 5 years ago from getting confirmed in my church. According to PBS.org, this timeline written by Robert X. Cransley of the history of the computer, no publication date found, Charles Babbage created the idea for the difference engine. Some of the newer inventions came to be because of the advancements of the computer. The computer can be explained through its history, statistics, and the general use of them today. There is an intense timeline of events that ends with today's current invention of the computer. The history of the computer goes clear back to ancient times with the invention of the abacus. This device was used to map the stars and planets. It was possibly invented in Babylonia in the 4th century BC. There were also other additions to this. John Napier invented logs, which allows multiplication and division to be simplified to addition and subtraction. William Schnickard created the first mechanical calculator in 1623, but it never made it past its prototype. Charles Babbage then creates the difference engine in 1820. It was created to print astronomical tables. This was cancelled in 1842 by the British government. He then created an idea called the analytical engine, which can solve any mathematical problem. The history of the computer is quite interesting, but some statistics of this device are astonishing. The statistics I have found are quite interesting. There are some interesting facts about computers that I did not even know. There are a few that are known to me as well. One thing I didn't know about or relating to computers is it took the radio 38 years to get 50 million users, while it only took the computer 4 years to get that amount. In 1936, the first fully functioning mechanical computer was invented by Conrad Zuse, according to an article published on January 6, 2014 called Interesting Facts About Computers. This fully functioning type of computer was called the Z1. He then remade the invention and called it the Z2. Those statistics are true in the eyes of the internet, but how computers are actually used today is another thing. The general use of the computer today is by far one of the more used devices in the world. When thinking of being a teenager in today's society, I sometimes wonder what they are used for, even though I have a pretty good idea. Posted on Ask.com in 2014, a person asked, "How is a computer used in different fields?" Computers are used for anything from the home to a business. Social media is another large factor in this as well. Researching topics can also be beneficial for scientists. This is my computer that I got about 5 years ago, and you can do pretty much anything with it. You can go on social media platforms like Facebook or Twitter, and then you can do basic functions like going on Skype or using the calculator or anything like that. As I have seen in this process, the computer is one of the most renowned inventions, from the history to the facts behind it, and finally to the uses of today. The powerful device of the computer is getting more and more advanced as years continue and technology seems to grow and grow.